Welcome to episode 4. We're back here, part 4. Now, a quick disclaimer. Part 3, due to some technical issues, me being the issue, there was no audio recording on it. I chose the wrong device. Straight up. That's what happened. So I'm not even going to upload it. Maybe at some later point if I feel the need to. I'll figure something out and I'll upload it. But with that said, I'll just do a quick recap of what did happen in that last episode. Part 2, we had just cut the ship off of the Exogeny headquarters down on Feros, and stopped the episode after that. Picked up, finished the mission on Feros. We saved the colony, saved all the colonists there, and destroyed the Thorian. Then we went immediately from there and we went to the Artemis Tau cluster. We went to the Artemis Tau cluster and started looking for Liara. Went to quite a few different planets and stuff like that, did some scans. We landed on one planet where we, on Edalus, landed there, responding to a distress call. We found the recon team, they were dead, and a Thresher Maw appeared. So that was our first Thresher Maw encounter. And then it, prompted me to go speak to Kahoku, some Admiral Kahoku, back at the Citadel. So we'll do that once we return there. We were also contacted by Ambassador Nasana on the Citadel. She wants us to go talk to her, so we'll take care of that when we go back there as well. And we were also told of a rogue BI somewhere in the Sol system, I believe. Yeah, on Earth's moon. Yeah. So those are the things that were picked up. But right now, we are on... Let's see if I remember the name of the planet. Hang on, I searched it. Give me 1 second. Therum. We're on Therum right now. And I believe that's where we're going to find Liara. Because if I remember correctly, the place that we're at right now looks very familiar to where we're going to find Liara. And I just saw a little Geth moving down there. Or something. Yeah, Geth. We've been fighting a ton of Geth to get here. Before we do that, let me just look at the upgrades. Let's see, what did I want to do? First aid. Yeah. You know what? I use pistols a lot. I use the sniper rifle a lot. I feel like I've been neglecting the pistol stats, or I mean the weapon stats a little bit. We'll do fitness. And I'll unlock damping as well. I'll put one into that. And the first aid is recently acquired. I think it's going to be good to have. We'll do the infiltrator as well. Okay. Then we'll auto level these boys and girl. There we go. Okay. Just clear that out. Oh dang. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'll pop out here real quick just to orient you guys a little bit. We've been fighting our way across the planet here. Bunch of Geth, tons of Geth. We arrived at this, presumably a dig site. I read about the planet as we're surveying it, that there's a ton of remnant artifacts here, and a lot of corporations have been here and just robbed everything. Robbed all the ancient structures and stuff. So, let's go see if Tali's down here. I see a Geth already. Just itching to get sniped. Oh man. Or am I gonna get too close to his sniper rifle by the time he reappears? Well, looking that way. Alright. Let's go assault rifle. Oh, dang. You don't want to take damage? I feel like I should not be using this assault rifle. Let's go pistol. Let me switch to it first, and I'm gonna do, what is it called? Marksman. What the?
Good to go.
Okay. That was it? You're just gonna go ahead and scoot down? Cool.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
What? The cavern formed around the ruin after it was built. That's crazy. I'm assuming, yeah. Alright. I got curious. I had to know what was going on there. Let's just go down the elevator then. Oh, see a marker, but I also see a medkit. Oh, come on now. What happened? Who pulls his weapon out? Oh, these boys. No, what is that? Get the salt drone. I don't think I've seen that. It's got a shield, so he wants an overload. You know what, Rex? Go ahead and give him with that. Can I not tag this guy in the back yet? But now I probably can. Yes, I can. So we'll do another overload there. Yep, good.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things.
Oops, that was B. Oh dang. Okay, we're going further down. So today's episode is probably going to be pretty short. We've been getting a ton of snow here today, and I need to get out there and shovel it so I can get to work in the morning. So I'll probably play for an hour, hour and a half at the very most. I was hoping to get to Tali the last episode, but here we are. I'm assuming I can drive down. Yep.
Hello?
Hey, here she is.
Somebody help me, please.
Awesome. Cool.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Dr. Tassone?
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
I feel like asking her a bunch of questions right now would be kind of rude. I guess I could ask her how she got trapped.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Okay. What can we do?
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Yeah, okay. Well, we have a Krogan as well, so I think we'll be alright. I did get a codex entry. I'm not gonna break up the action to look at that just yet. We're gonna engage these guys behind us now. Ooh, right. Oh wow, am I... There you go, good lord. Oh, it wasn't on. Can't shoot that. Let's see here. Looks like we're going to be at the gates action here. was it? Okay.
I think we got him, Commander.
Alright. See an exclamation mark down there. Is that the switch she was talking about, or is that something else? It's gotta be something else, huh? Yeah, let's go pistol, and... what's there? Mining laser controls. Okay, so is that gonna... is this the mining laser? Is that gonna just shoot below there and... hopefully free her? I'm gonna look around a little bit first before I do that. Although now that I think about it, we're probably gonna be escaping this way. Or escaping, extracting, getting out, whatever you want to call it. Or maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Money Omni Gel? Nah, we'll do the magical. Oh my god, those. There we go. Ooh, okay. I don't think I have any of those. I'm gonna look at that real quick. There. Oh wow. Only 3 though. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, I did already have one. No, I didn't have the level 6. Do that, and we'll transfer that. Cool. At some point, I'm gonna do a little codex and inventory and everything like that. Try and get everything sorted. I don't think I was able to go back here. Nope. Okay. I think... nothing? Nothing. Okay, let's go get Liara. Or try to at least. Now, Liara is Benezia's daughter? Is that what it was? She's at least related to her. Oh, dang. What? What am I doing? Okay. Nope. There's no timer in there. Okay, so I just gotta figure out the order of things. Nope. Cool. This is a counterclockwise motion. That didn't free her. But is this gonna allow me to turn it off? Perhaps? Yeah, that looks like a button. There we go. Perfect. Okay.
How did you get in here?
How are you?
I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior
We
firepower.
blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
I remember having such a big crush on her when I was younger, when I first played this. On Liara. Tali, too, for that matter.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Let's go.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
Yeah.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Missed
Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Clever. I feel like being able to, or not being able to move on an elevator is like a standard thing in games. I wonder why that is. Why am I not able to, or at least in third-person games. Maybe not so much in first. Maybe a character clips through or something. Looks goofy. If you're able to move around, falls through. Here we go. They're so badass looking, dude. Those
Brenda.
guys.
Or don't. That would be more fun.
I'm just gonna kill this bastard.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
There we go. There's no talking to him.
I like your attitude.
I'm not gonna be able to talk to him. You can target everybody. Perfect. But this guy is gonna need to get overloaded twice, I would say, to try and drop his shields a bit. Ooh, that did good. We'll do a warp and a sabotage. Okay, oh, he got a shield back. What a jerk. What am I doing? I think I'm gonna go pistol still. Stasis. Yeah, okay. Yep, come on. Oh, what the heck? I thought he died! What the hell is that all about? Or was there another one? What do we got? That's wrecked, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Damn, I thought the Krogan died. That's so weird. Immunity. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, huh? Because we are getting smoked from all angles here. I did not realize we were surrounded. Okay. Rex is alright, health-wise. Tali is down. Now, she's been down for a minute, I think. Yeah. Unity, oh, didn't I also have... Damn. This will be interesting to see how we survive this. Okay, Tali's back up. Wow. Oh, jeez, dude. That was some poor battlefield awareness right there. I was not paying attention. Let's get out of here. The running animations in these games have always been really good. I wonder if it's motion capture. It must be. It's really good. Should probably come down a bit lower there, huh, bud? Cool. That was it. Got her.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for
What a
future reference.
sarcastic prick.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I don't remember her voice acting being this, apologies to the voice actress. It just feels very, like, monotone. I don't remember it being that way. Let's see, I spent the last 50 years. Yes, Asari are very old, so 50 years is reasonable. I don't need to question that. I might know. Yeah.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
It's not really
With
a
all
theory,
due
is it?
respect, Commander,
Saw it.
I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them.
Reapers.
The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like
Reapers.
someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Cycle.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Is that the Forerunners? Am I mixing up my games here? Is that who came before the Protheans? Something like that? Okay.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
Still not clear.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo, supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
Takes time, presumably.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
Yeah, some sort of mind meld type situation, right?
I'll do whatever
Let's
it
just do
takes
it.
to stop Saren.
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher,
Yeah.
I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
Go ahead.
It's worth a shot.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense.
And
You
now
are
they're in love.
remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
Big old
The
brain.
beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Now what?
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yep. We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes. Yeah,
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
That's a good question.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never
The
allow
enemy
Therum
of
to kill
my
the
enemy,
doctor.
right?
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Yes it was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Plus, that world, that planet, was like littered with Prothean ruins. For one, to like have a collapsed entrance and some internal, you know, structural parts ruined. It's not the end of the world. To save a Spectre and his team and to extract the vital, you know, asset. I mean, come on. A dumb thing to even ask about. Heat load monitor, what was that? Codex. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna poke around a little bit. Another codex entry.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Let's get a ship status.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect.
Pretty
Takes
sure
a
I've already
while to
asked
get
this
used to that
question and
oversight.
gotten that
The
exact
Normandy's
same
probably
response.
too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you,
yeah.
I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Another codex. Okay. That was the same that was over here, wasn't it? I got 2 codex entries on the same thing. Presumably. Let's see. Yeah, settle down. Couldn't talk to them, right? I haven't talked to Caden in a while. That's a really intense way to approach someone.
Anything you need, Commander?
I don't care for his personal input or his tactical appraisal.
We'll talk another time.
So no.
Lieutenant.
Commander?
I got nothing for you right now, bud. I don't think I'm gonna be using him very much. We'll see. Maybe suddenly I do. But yeah. Nobody here? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Is that like randomly resupplied? I'm pretty sure my metagel was already full, but couldn't hurt. Has she already looked
Yes,
at
Commander?
Liara?
Is there something you need?
Why is this a question?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Oh
There's
my
a
gosh.
long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, for now.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Oh,
Commander.
Lord. That's brutal. And there's Liara. Okay, we'll talk to her real quick.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Oh, yeah. I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Goodbye.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
You're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I'm gonna say I know, but that's just because I know from playing previously. My character wouldn't actually know, but
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you.
I trust her
I know you
implicitly.
won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
should go.
keep the chatter
Goodbye, Commander.
to a minimum now. I'd like to move on to at least one more mission before we end it. I am gonna look at some codex entries and stuff like that, and fix my inventory. Oh, it's going down. Before we move on, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on it, but the codex entries, I do like to spend some time with those. I do intend to do that pretty frequently. Requisitions officer. Is this like a
Hey,
store?
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapon. Well, as long as you don't mind paying
Right.
for it.
Huh.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
The hell?
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
How weird.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Good lord. 304,000. Well, I guess I almost have 100,000, so that's not insane. Metagel upgrade 1. It only costs 190. That seems foolish to not get that. Yeah. And then level 3s. We got level 6 and 7. Okay, you know what? Let me look at my stuff before I start screwing around with this guy too much. I'm gonna talk to Garrus and Rex, and then Ashley, I guess, and then we'll look at the codex entries.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being
True.
a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Oof. Hate that. Cool.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Makes sense to me. Red tape is the worst. Absolute worst thing in the world. It's a tough decision. I'm just gonna say you'll get over it.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
I mean, I'm still in charge. Let's say that depends.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Cool. I like the way that went.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want
thought that was gonna be
stories.
it. Okay, well, have it your way. Yeah, I'm not gonna
So long, Rex.
dig into the personal stories too much at the moment. Oh, jeez. Can I just steal their stuff? No. Oh, okay. That's cool. Huh.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Yes.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right.
It's dramatic.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Huh.
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
No. By mistrusting our allies, yeah. Huh. Yeah, we need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As
Well,
noble
duh.
as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. So not necessarily.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Yeah, but we're just talking about the people on the ship, not their entire race as a whole, or the, you know, the council's intent. You know, yeah. Talking about the people on the ship. We'll be alright.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
Okay.
I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Cool. I mean, I do understand her feelings, I guess, even though I don't agree at all. Yeah.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
That's awesome. Cool. Okay. Thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later,
All right.
Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Cool. I don't remember the layout of the ship at all, so I don't know what's down here. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And there's Tali. I mean, I'm talking to pretty much everybody here. We're just gonna do a little chat round here. It's a crazy machine. There's something else here, right? Field integrity monitor.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the ship is special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is
That
the
makes
key
sense.
to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Huh. 300-year-old ships.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Makes sense. But I wonder, in a time like this, like in a time where you have technology that's this advanced, and especially when you're making, you know, a flotilla, for example. I mean, I know it's a bunch, you know, a ton of ships, but when you're making massive, giant ships, I mean, that takes years and years just in research and development and then finally building it. I feel like when you're at that stage of technology, 300 years is the equivalent of, you know, 50, 100 years in our idea of technological progress now. So I wonder if it is as bad as he would make it out to be.
I should go.
A 300-year-old ship.
See you later.
Huh. I'll trust that Engineer Adams can do without a talk just now. Because I want to get back up to the map. And then I want to look at my inventory. Look at Codex. And then we'll figure out where we're going next. We do have a Geth mission, right? I gotta go up, don't I? I believe so. Yes. Okay. First things first. Yes, we have Noveria. So we gotta go to Noveria. Investigate the Geth there. We're not going back to the Citadel yet. And yeah, we'll get to the moon. When do we get to the moon? So let's see what we got here, equipment wise. The Banshee 5. That is a better weapon. We'll do that. But then the Thunder. Holy smokes! Obviously the Thunder, unless it's some awful. I mean, that just seems like it's way better. I just hope it doesn't have some weird rate of fire or something like that. I hate that. Okay. Dang. I mean, I suck at using assault rifles. My character does either way, so it's not the best thing, but we'll check it out. I've been using shotgun pretty decently as well, or pretty frequently. That being said, I'll get rid of anything up to a level 4. I think that's reasonable at this point. And I have so many pistols that I think I can get rid of the level 4s here as well. We'll do that. 173, but heatsink capacity is only 2. and the accuracy is lower, but it does way more damage. I'm gonna try it out. I mean, I can switch at any point, so I'll just do that if I have to. Oh, I was using a level 2? Yikes. Let's do that for now. Okay. 161, yeah. Right, I'll keep that how it is. Get rid of those level 3s. We have 3 Reapers, we do not need 3. We'll do that. And that assassin armor is pretty dope. But I like having that tech and biotic protection. But with that in mind, can I get tech or biotic resistance with any of these mods? Doesn't seem like it. Not that I have yet, at least. But I am going to get rid of a bunch of these, because I have not been doing that. I only have 89 Omni Gel as well, so I think I'm just going to turn all of the junk into Omni Gel. Where am I at? Yeah. Rid of all the level 2 stuff and level 3, I would say. No. We'll do level 2 stuff. There. And I don't think I have an armor I want to change it into yet. Let me see what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I don't hate it. But the Scorpion... Dang. Okay. I'll try to run without the tech and biotic resistance. I'll keep the Scorpion just in case. I hate it. Cool. Now, Omni Gel. All junk. 89. Woo! 217. Good. Done. That wasn't so bad. Not so bad. Now, Codex. Let's learn some lore. Go to the primary.
The Normandy.
I already have.
The Norman ship mobile.
Let's see here. Space combat. Knife fight ranges. I mean, I've read. I feel like I've read this one.
The Normandy is a ship mobility.
Okay, yeah.
Biotics when.
Okay, element 0 is pretty interesting. So I'm going to read this. When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed element 0, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star-going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined element 0 at the Prothean research station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel. Now, element 0 is also, if I remember correctly, somehow involved in people or humans developing biotic powers. Yeah.
Biotic element.
Mass effect fields. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass. Mass of a volume. Okay, here we go. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. Dang. In space, low mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. Dang. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essentially creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire. Holy smokes! Okay, so I didn't actually know that the Mass Effect, but the Mass Effect was utilized so widely. I thought it was pretty much just the the faster than light travel and the relays and stuff like that. Didn't realize they used it for constructing materials and kinetic barriers and all that.
Bionic
Omni tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni tools are standard issue for soldiers and first in colonists. Yeah, okay, so that's how I'm able to turn everything into Omni gel, by using the Omni tool. Very cool.
Combat hards. Kinetic.
Kinetic barriers, commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous objects, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. Right. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation. Very cool. Let's see here. Got that one. Okay, I'm gonna these big long ones here. I'm gonna just scan through them real quick and just read out anything that might pop out to me at least. Because this is the Quarian economy. We know that they, in their flotilla existence, as Tali was explaining, or I'm sorry. No, wait a second now. The Quarians. I'm thinking of. Yeah. What am I thinking? Yeah, the Quarians, the fleet, the migrant fleet. Yeah, let's see here. Right, the fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. Because that's what she was saying, that they tried to stay independent in regards to providing food and materials and stuff like that, but that it's difficult. Yeah, a species who suspects the migrant fleet is heading towards their space often offers a gift of surplus starships, fuel, and resources to convince the Conclave to alter course. So you basically don't want the migrant fleet to ever enter your system, because they'll spend time trying to somehow get resources from your system. Yeah, as the fleet passes through a system, swarms of mining vessels work over asteroids for metals, silicous materials, and cometary bodies for water, ice, and organics. Right. Yeah, so they do strip mining as they move through. So most systems don't want them moving through, in other words. Large mining concerns spend millions on lobbyists and public relations portraying the Quarians as locusts, devouring the resources of a system before moving on. Wow. The Quarians are coming to take our jobs is a common response to the fleet's approach. That's wonderful. Huh. Well, I mean, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Migrant fleet. All right, let me just read this one because I'm curious about this. The migrant fleet is the largest concentration of star-faring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. Dang, it can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. When the Quarians fled their home world, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger and more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. Let's see here. I'll come back to this in 1 second. Pardon the interruption. Got a phone call. We're back in it. So, while some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, many more are former freighters, whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. The Quarians enliven these austere spaces with colorful quilts and tapestries, which also help muffle sound. Interesting. They've got like a real, like a Bedouin feel to them. Like they're nomadic. I mean, obviously they're very nomadic, like the Bedouin people and stuff like that. It's interesting. It just reminds me of them. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on, are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions and may leave the fleet at any time, they are assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. Wow. That's very cool. Holy smokes. Might have to split this codex reading up into two settings. We'll see how much we got going on here. Okay, Citadel Security Services. No, we haven't read this. Okay, we'll do a quick 200,000 constables of CSEC. Dang, that's a lot. And that's just on the Citadel. Well, I guess it makes sense. It is a massive structure. So CSEC has 6 divisions: Enforcement, Investigation, Customs, Network, which deals with cybercrimes, Special Response, dealing with hostage situation bombs and heavily armed criminals, Patrol, which is the naval arm with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Okay. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executive Venari Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. That makes sense, that they would frown on that. Human diplomatic relations. Okay, well this is intriguing. I'll want to read through this, and it looks like we'll be able to knock out all of them here. It's not as much as I thought it was. As long as I don't slowly read through every single one. But this one's I'm curious about this one. Humanity has encountered many galactic species. Wars have been few, but mistrust is rife. Politically, the Alliance is a peaceful trade partner of the Turians. As a practical matter, however, there is simmering antagonism and bigotry between both populations over the First Contact War of 2157. The Alliance enjoys good relations with the Asari, though many privately believe the Matriarchs are aristocratic and overcautious. Though humans know better than to unconditionally trust any Solarian, their shared restless, reckless ways make them natural allies against the conservative Turians and Asari. Okay. The Krogan have no unified government, but individuals are generally treated as potential criminals, a reputation most Krogan enjoy living down to. Living down to, as opposed to living up to. Interesting. The Alliance has no formal contact with the Quarians. The migrant fleet has not yet passed through any human-settled system. The Batarians are rivals... Okay. Right. One more time. Sorry. The Alliance has no formal contact with the Quarians. The migrant fleet has not yet passed through any human-settled system. Very interesting. Okay. The Batarians are rivals for control of the Skyllian Verge. They severed their treaties with the Citadel to prosecute a colonial conflict against the Alliance. Officially, there is no war, but neither is there any peace. Okay. Very interesting. The fact that the Quarians, or rather the migrant fleet, hasn't passed through any human settled systems yet is interesting, and also makes sense that Tali hasn't had a lot of experience with humans. Or rather, was it Liara that said that? It was Liara that said that. I guess that doesn't make sense. Yeah, okay. Well, either way. We are learning all sorts here. Okay. I'll leave those for now. Okay, yeah, let me just read this real quick. Biotics manipulate Mass Effect fields using dozens of Element Zero nodules within their nervous systems that react to electric stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. Okay? An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. Dang. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. I feel like that's not convenient access. Wouldn't like the wrist be far more convenient? Hell, I mean the chest would be far more convenient. Well, I guess clothing. But still, the back of the neck, okay. It's the most sci-fi adjacent, so it makes sense in that regard, but no. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there's a growing market for modifications and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans, but the Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Excellent. Now, yeah, we're going to move to the next objective, the next mission, Noveria. But what system is that in? I don't know. We'll
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
Okay.
Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh, come on now. Gotta go to the comm room? Guess it makes sense. A little bit of privacy.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration regiment?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units
unit?
scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space.
No.
This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
And?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Vermeer. That sounds very familiar. Alright, understood.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay. Okay, so that's 2 more missions. Vermeer. Rendezvous with the Solarian team. And then also, you need to explore Feros, Noveria, the Artemis Tau Cluster, and Vermeer to find the clues that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. Roger. Okay, got it. Now, obviously, this is called Race Against Time. It just makes me feel like I should do that one, but I'm not going to do that yet. I want to get to, well, I mean, I guess that's just exploring a bunch of different places. I'll just be doing that via osmosis. Yeah, get the interest. I'm going to go to Noveria. That's the plan. Artemis Tau. Now, where is Sol? Local cluster? Okay, Vermeer's there. Kepler. Right. I know Noveria is there. I'm gonna head there in a minute. But I'm just wondering where the Sol system is, and the moon, Earth's moon. I'm assuming it's local cluster, right? I know our solar system is on like the edge of a spiral arm, so this makes sense location-wise as well. Okay, alright, well, let's go to Noveria. So we got Noveria, Strenuous. Oh yeah, Horsehead. That's cool. Swarog, Morana. For the sake of keeping things brief, I'm just kind of trying to get into this a little bit before I gotta finish off. I'm not gonna go ahead and check these yet. I'll do that on the way out of the system instead. Now, Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definition. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Cooperation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Very cool. Hell yeah, let's land.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy.
Dang.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch.
Yeah.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
Great group. I'm not quite sure what to expect on this mission, so I have no idea who I should bring. I think I'm just going to be playing favorites the whole time. I think, not actually being reasonable with things. But the thing is, Liara has phenomenal biotic strength. Rex has decent biotics as well, but I want more tech. I mean, that's a nice even split right there. Yeah, I mean, Garrus is the best. I feel like I'm going to be bringing him along on everything. The two humans, for some reason, I'm just not a big fan of using them. You know, but I mean, Ashley has mad combat strength. You can't ignore that. I mean, maybe every now and then I'll actually use according to what the mission requires, if I know. Okay, we'll do Liara and Garrus. Let's do it.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding
Garrus and I
officer
have matching
is
suits
ashore.
now. Although I don't like the way
Exo
his
Presley
looks.
has the deck.
I was babbling. I didn't catch what she said. Thought I heard the word Geth. What are you, guy? Hello? What? No welcome party or nothing, huh? Oh, nice. Eiko Matsuo.
That's far enough.
We'll cooperate. I mean, they did say they were gonna
not here to
check
cause
identity.
problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
With the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant
Stop.
Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Liara is a weapon. I'll say easy people. Because
Let's
we'll
not start a
cooperate
fight.
is a bit too pushovery.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
They're the ones being confrontational. Look exactly like the Geth drones. What is this? Nothing? Look at these fancy boys. Jeez. Hey-yo.
Detectors, don't mind the phones.
Okay.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Makes sense that they have a lot of guards here. The place where shady business is conducted. I wonder how they feel about the council, though, since they do a lot of shady business here, according to what I read about the planet just a minute ago. These dried peaches are phenomenal, by the way.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And sorry, Matriarch passed through a few days ago.
Hey-o.
Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Damn.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where is he?
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
All right.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it.
Wonder how long it's
I imagine
been
you want to talk to me, Shepard.
since you saw her.
About my mother.
It's alright. I'll ask if I can trust her, but
We
no.
talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what
That's
I
a
said
wild-ass
before.
question.
Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I doubt she could, but just to witness the family drama, I'm gonna bring her along. I feel like that makes for a better story. Come with us.
I hope so. I accept your word, Liara. Let's get
Liara?
Thank you, Shepard.
Liara, dude.
That means a great deal to me.
Okay, what did that journal entry just do? Here we go. Okay, and... Right, okay. Alright, let's take the elevator, is that what we're doing? And then to the left?
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you.
That's rude. Got anything here? No. Oh, hand our boy here.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Oh, it's a shop.
Sure, whatever.
No.
This is a store, right?
Yeah.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
And the way they talk is awesome. Non-human armor upgrades. I'm not actually going to do this right now. I didn't realize this was a store, but then again, let's see here. Unique items are always interesting. Elko's combined license for the Normandy quartermaster. Right. Increases number of grenades by 1. Yes, please. Now. Dang. Ooh, yes, dude. 100% I'm buying this. But they have it in a medium as well. So less biotic in tech, but more shield and damage protection. I do like this balance. I think I like this balance more. But I can't use medium armor. I'm gonna go medium. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad I looked. Let's put that on right away. Yeah. Oh, and it looks good too. Hell yeah. You know what? Hang on. Garrus's armor looks like absolute dog shit. So I'm gonna try and find a different one. 772 and 6.
This one offers greetings. You are the...
Sure, whatever.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
Let's go. I didn't even look at the price of the one I bought. This looks friggin' pricey. Let's see. Is that... Yeah, okay. Oof. I mean, Garrus is with me a lot. I need the Turian. Can you use medium? I'm not sure. I'll get... yeah, well that was... How much did it cost? It was more, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll get him the light armor. Pricey, but I think that's worth it in the end. And... oh! It's still not a great looking armor. Damn it, it's just piss yellow instead. At least it's better. Alright. We'll pretend it's gold color. Damn it. I was hoping it was gonna look super cool. Well, that would be alright. What's that? ERCS guard. It can be alone. Let's see here. Elevator. Now, you said take the elevator and head left. Didn't you?
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Let me go back to the elevator and see if I missed the opportunity to actually go left. Might be misremembering what you said anyway, so. Yeah, see, I can go left, I can go left or right, just straight. I guess maybe just down here. I'm not seeing any markers, but 2 guards here. That's a good indicator. Hey, what's up with their black faces? Gnarly looking. Alright, this must be it. Her again. Alright, let's talk to her then.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Oof. It's a Solarian, huh? Yep. Sound like a Solarian fella.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
What a dick, dude. You've read my file? Wait, what?
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm looking for someone.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
Yeah, okay. Matriarch Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
He's not going to tell me why she's here and like that. I can't imagine. Either way,
I'd like to see her immediately.
About getting to her.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive indeed. But, personal escort. Is she just walking around with Geth? Maybe just Krogan?
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations.
Makes
I had
sense.
no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Okay. Well, I mean...
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you...
I need to just drive there. I don't really care about talking to him about that. Annaleus was unimpressed with the credentials. You need to figure out how to leave Port Hanshan. Yeah. I'll see if the lady out here will give me any info on that.
Mr. Annaleus. You've
Oops.
never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So
Okay.
it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen.
Thank
You
you.
should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Enolaus.
Looking around all goofy. Cool.
Talk to
Thank you
you
very
later.
much, ma'am.
Very well.
Okay. Go! Where am I going? I'm going there, and I'm there. What? Does that mean I gotta get back on the elevator? Is it on a different floor? Thanks. Let's see, garage. Well, okay, so there's my vehicle, but I probably need some credentials or something. Oh, probably need some credentials or something to get through here. Is that maybe why I gotta talk to that guy at the bar? Plaza. I mean, wait, let me go down here again. Yeah, okay. Feels like the wrong thing to go up this elevator again, but I'll do it because the map marker was close to the elevator, not on it, mind you, but close to it. So I'll do this and see if there's anything else around the area that we entered in. Right, let's see again. Customs. Okay. It's not him. I guess they didn't detect my weapons this time. Okay, never mind. I just gotta go back to where I was and then search around a little bit. Not be a slave to that marker. I'm gonna try to get into the vehicle, at least. Start driving a bit before finishing the episode. We'll see. Man, I'll always be horribly disappointed and dissatisfied with his freaking stamina. The fact that it can just only run for like 10 seconds is crazy. Probably here, right? Oh yeah, okay. So this is garage. I'll just see if I'm able to just go there. Yeah, this is what I figured that I'd run up against. Synthetic insight temporarily closed. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not even to the place I need to go.
Spectre, right?
Oui.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Enolaus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure.
That smile.
If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
All right.
I have
okay.
to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Right.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I
Wow,
was just
she
passing
sounded
by.
real confident.
Have a good day.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I just gotta find the bar. It would make sense that it would just be like down around here somewhere, but oh, obviously not. Seems to be something up here. I'll go there. Sitting around. Not a bar. Alright. Okay, I'm hearing music, so.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Okay, hold on there. Lorik, that's who it was, right?
What sort of offer did they make? Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention
I believe
numbers.
so.
They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Okay. Sounds good.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure
I'll
something
focus
out.
on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I wonder if I'd be able to use the anti-thorium gas specifically designed to disable subjects infected by the thorium. So that's not going to work on them. I was hoping maybe it would. That'd be interesting. But with that in mind, might as well put the incendiary on there. Now, what do you want, Malene?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you
God, the
ideal
people
for
here.
my job.
Douchebags.
You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
See, if it wasn't for the fact that I just want to do everything in a game like this, or at least, most things in a game like this, I wouldn't entertain this at all. But I'm gonna.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thesia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to ask what my reward is. Why the hell else would I do this? Because it is illegal.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500
500 credits. $500 credits? I mean, I do just have to walk over there and talk to the guy, presumably. Oh, I want to say no so bad, but I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss out on something. Son of a bitch! 500 credits is not enough. I was thinking, oh, if it's 4,000 or 5,000, then that's a nice little kickback for buying friggin' Garrus's suit. But 500 credits is nothing, dude. You know what?
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Let me know what you decide.
Ah, dude. Waste of time. That's ludicrous. That's insulting, 500 credits. It's crazy. Okay. I am going to head to the elevator here. And then I'm gonna have to finish it off. Because the snowstorm out there is reminding me of the snowstorm out here. And I, like I said, I need to go shovel some snow. It's getting late. I gotta get it done. Or else tomorrow morning will be terrible. So, let's get to the elevator. There it is. Okay. Yeah. We'll leave it there. What do we have? Yeah, we got a bunch of actual missions now, which I really like. I will break into the office. Get the pass that we need. I'll leave the port. I will head to Peak 15. And we'll take care of that. We'll meet Benezia and find out what she's up to. Yeah, and then we'll go to Vermeer after that. Maybe poke around a little bit. Yeah, maybe poke around a little bit as well. I do also want to go back to the Citadel pretty soon. The guy whose wife died, and they he's not able to bury his wife. I'm worried that mission is going to disappear, unless it already has. Now that homecoming? Yes, okay, so it's still there. I just want to make sure I get that done and a couple other things. So I might actually do that as soon as I'm done on Noveria, and then I'll get to Vermeer and everything like that. But anyways, awesome. Cool. We'll leave it there, and catch you on the next one.